Lobby Stars, know your NPFL team. So fans of Lobby Stars, particularly persons in Makurdi and his environs, know your team. The pride of Benway, that's what they're called. And hopefully they can get some good results from the Apako Stadium.
Yes, the last season they were just knocking on, for 2 seasons now, they've been knocking on the door of continental football.
Yeah.
Very, very close. I think perhaps 2 attempts by Idoko, the Idoko-led administration, perhaps this time around they might just get it right. You recall that the highest goal scorer in the Nigerian Premier League plays for this team. In the last just ended season, talking about Okpotu, plays for Lobby Stars. Whether he will continue with them, his combination with the likes of Agbaji in front. I mean, these are guys who can find their own. Now, hopefully, they will finish well this season.
That's right. We're waiting for the start of the new NPFL season, and we're letting you know your clubs. Just gone by Sunshine Stars and, of course, Lobby Stars. So just walk with us at Channel Sports. We want you to love our own football. Yes, that's our football. We need to develop it. It's the Nigeria Professional Football League, and it's getting better and better. You can also talk to us. What are your expectations from some of the teams that we have profiled on this show and our morning show? Particularly if you're a fan. If you're a fan of Sunshine Stars, they finished 10th last season. Give them a target. You think your team can make the top 5 this season, or even the top 3, or play continental football? Talk to us on Twitter, channels_sports, Facebook, channels like Facebook. So much is going down in our world of sports. Remember, we're monitoring live results from the English FA Cup. Manchester United busy against Derby County. The last time we checked, it was still goalless. But Everton and Liverpool, they are also. It's not a Merseyside derby now, but whenever these two sides meet, come on, there's no love. But Liverpool taking the lead in that one. It's 1-0 in favor of Liverpool in that FA Cup match against Everton. Everton still in the news. That's because Ross Barkley has completed his move to Chelsea from Everton, with Sky sources understanding the fee to be in the region of £15 million plus add-ons. That's him right there. It's just 24. And the midfielder has signed a 5.5-year deal at Stamford Bridge and will wear the number 8 shirts. Yes. But it's blue to blue. Where it's coming from. He's wearing a blue jersey and he'll continue wearing a blue jersey. Barkley's contract at Goodison Park was due to expire at the end of the season after he rejected a new deal with the Toffees. What's going on with all of these guys saying, no, I don't want to play again. I want to leave. I want to go somewhere else. Same with the story of Van Dijk leaving Southampton and going to Liverpool. Barkley has yet to play this season due to a hamstring injury, but he's nearing match fitness. So that's it. But Alfred, what's up with it? I know it's not good to keep a disgruntled player. When a player wants to leave, just let him go. But what's up with players just getting up and saying they don't want to be part of a setup anymore?
Big payday.
I know.
Big payday is one
agents.
Big payday is one of them. I mean, that institution, like a club like Arsenal, has found itself. 2 of their biggest stars, Ozil and Sanchez. It's just.
But why did they let it get to?
Allow it to get to this. Now they are free to talk to anybody. Talk and maybe leave in the summer. We're hearing news that Ozil might just put pen to paper to a contract. Well, that's news. That
Man City, they want Alexis Sanchez.
It's been in the air for God knows how long.
And we know when Wenger hears the right fee, goodbye.
But the way it is now, it's no longer in the hands of Arsenal in terms of fees. I mean, last season they came with £60 million. They can't come anywhere near that amount anymore. Yeah. Because now the guy has the right to talk to any club. In the summer, he works for free. I mean, instead of the money going to the club, he will get part of it as a bonus for coming as a free agent.
Just look at that.
Money at the end of the day is perhaps new challenges. New challenges. A player like us now, look at all of the efforts you make in front, and sometimes the team will be chipping in schoolboy. Scoop at the back.
We'll come back to that. Sports Tonight on Channels Television. You know it. Ross Barkley has left Everton. He's now a Chelsea player. We'll go on a quick break. When we come back, Arsene Wenger gets a 3-match touchline ban. Don't go anywhere. Stay. more tennis highlights for you on Sports Tonight, and that's action coming from the Hopman Cup. Let's get on with the show now. I told you before we went on that break, the Arsenal manager Arsene Wenger has been given a 3-match touchline ban and a fine of £40,000. Wenger, that's him right there, and he can still play football. What did Wenger do for his behavior in the referee's changing room after Sunday's game against West Brom? A Football Association statement says the Frenchman admitted that his language and behavior was abusive, improper, and questioned the integrity of the match referee. Wenger was angered by McDean's awarding of a late penalty, which was converted by Jay Rodriguez in a sides draw at the Hawthorns. He will start his ban in Sunday's FA Cup third round tie at Nottingham Forest. Emotions, Alfred, we can't take it out of the game, but Wenger knows that this is a very serious, busy time for him and his team. They need him, and now he'll be missing 3-match touchline ban.
Well, for Wenger, it's been, the FA has really come under criticism. A lot of people just felt that they've been very, very lenient with Arsene Wenger. Some of the comments that he makes, he gets away with it. And this time around, he made one. Everybody was waiting for what the FA would do. I think that was not enough. He followed it up with his rant after the Chelsea. So
they say this guy that we're watching, West Brom, we are reviewing, he's still talking against Chelsea.
That's as hard. No, that's hard as it can get. £40 million, 3-match.
40,000.
40,000 pounds.
That's not who paid that whatever.
No, 40,000 pounds. But you ask yourself, with him not being on the bench, will he add anything or remove anything from the Arsenal?
There's just something about presence, particularly when you know that the team looks up to you. You are the figure for those players. Just look at the camera the way.
You just find a way somewhere sit in the stadium, and technology can in such a way that you become.
Maybe, but sometimes these guys want to look at you and remember that thing that you said to them. Football is like that, and it's all about influence. Let me just quickly give you this updated information that you can use talking about basketball in Nigeria. Nigeria's senior men's basketball, the Tigers captain, Ikechukwu Diogu, has agreed to a contract with the Sichuan Blue Whales of the Chinese Basketball Association. So it's not just our players, our footballers going to China. Basketball has to move.
That's where the money is.
Diogu previously featured for CBAs in Jiang, Guangdong, and Shenzhen, averaged 25 points and 11.1 rebounds last season playing for Jiangsu Monkey Rig. So, Ike Diogu moving to a new club, still active, still doing good. Let's see. This is very good because this year we'll be very busy with basketball. The FIBA World Cup qualifiers will begin in February, so they need to be playing the best basketball that they can play. Let's show some love to children. We're getting a lot of that tonight on the show. First, Mo Salah got an award and said, look, I'm dedicating it to the African child. As Sisato Shola said, the girl child. Don't let anybody talk you down. Messi, Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez, they visited children that are not feeling well, children that are sick at the St. Paul Hospital. It was today, and they gave them gifts and posed with the children for pictures. And I mean, when a child isn't feeling so good, and you see legends, when you see people like Messi and Suarez that you look forward to, that you see on TV, that sickness will disappear. And
you look at the way these things are organized. I mean, the football sometimes it can be cruel. Using players, using this kind of thing for humanitarian purposes, going to see it adds so much to these kids, and I think it's nice to see these guys doing this kind of thing.
Very inspirational coming from Luis Suarez and Lionel Messi. Alfred, thank you so much for stopping by to talk sports with us today.
A pleasure.
And of course, to you, wherever you are in the world watching Sports Tonight on Channels Television, we love you. Thanks so much for doing this with us. It's the first Friday in 2018. I don't drink and drive. Let's stay responsible. I'm Austin Okonakpan, and as you do so, remember, keep talking sports. Bye for now.